Hello, this is Blue Star, Defender of Equestria, and this is my next blind reaction video. Episode 11 of Season 6. Well, it was a nice, relaxing time at the spa last episode, so hopefully this time things will be a little bit more exciting. But, it's like... oh dear. I will say this is like, I had a thought, like, maybe that episode was written just as much for DHX as it was for us. But anyway, the next episode will be on shortly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start.
We're so happy you could come have lunch with your father and me, Fluttershy. I'm so glad you
Oh my gosh.
And it was super awesome of you to invite me too. Things have been so busy with the Wonderbolts lately. It's great to get a chance to relax someplace quiet.
That's exactly what I intend to do now that I've retired. In fact, I converted the back house to showcase my cloud collection. I have my clouds, your mom has her flowers, you've got your animals, and your brother?
A brother?
Zephyr Breeze has his interests.
His
interests, right? Remember when he was convinced square clouds were going to be the next big thing?
Oh dear.
He's matured a lot since then.
Oh good.
Actually, it's funny you bring Zephyr up.
What?
Oh no, not again.
What?
It's just for a little while, dear, till he gets back on his hooves.
Wait.
What?
You don't mean...
Guess who's home? That's right, big sis. It's your one and only favorite little brother, moi.
Oh. Uh-oh.
My little pony, my little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. Until you all shared it with me. Big adventure, tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness, it's an easy feat. And magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
Oh. Uh-oh. This sounds like trouble. It's like, first of all, oh my gosh, Fluttershy's parents, and we actually got to talk to them. That's cool. It's another case of, oh, you have a brother? Oh, okay. Interestingly though, Rainbow Dash appears to know this brother, so, and they're like, uh-oh, you mean, oh, don't worry, it's just for a little while. Ooh. All I'm gonna say is that I have a feeling this particular situation, I think a lot of people identify with, so that's all I'm gonna say on that one, so, yeah, so, so this'll be interesting, but it's kind of, kind of surprising, but kind of cool. I mean, I don't know, it's like I had never thought. It's like, again, it feels like a lot of MLP episodes feel a lot more quote-unquote adult, in that they're aimed more at adult people and adult problems, things that in some ways a 6-year-old may not identify with, but it's too early to know, to be honest, exactly what direction the show is going to be going in for this particular episode, but interesting. But I haven't yet decided though that if I'm gonna like, I don't know, I'm a little undecided about this episode so far, because it's like, but anyway, so I guess we're gonna find out, because the show is back.
Hi,
Hey.
Butter. How's the bestest big sister ever?
Ow.
Hey, where's the love? How about a little excitement to see your baby brother?
I'm just surprised. When you left, you said main therapy was your calling.
What?
Oh, it is, sis, it is. You would not believe how much stress
Flutter Brutter?
ponies hold in their manes. Everything gets limp and unmanageable. No offense, but brushing alone won't solve the problem.
Hey. It's like, I like my mane.
Nothing went wrong per se.
What went wrong?
It's just
Hey.
the powers that be were so locked into their required styles. And you know me. I've got my own style, and I think they were a little threatened.
I think I see the problem.
Oh, this is lovely, dear.
Ugh.
Well, if it isn't
Run.
Rainbow's the best flyer that ever was, Dash.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Sorry,
dear.
I shouldn't tease you. I know the whole super awesome flyer bit's just to impress me.
What?
Still, thanks for showing up for my homecoming. It's sweet.
Wow,
Thought there'd
talk
be
about
more
arrogant.
ponies here. I mean, what about your party planner friend, Sprinkle Pie? She could have turned this into a real house party.
What?
Am I right? I mean, this place could use it. Drab.
We have been meaning to redecorate.
Uh-oh.
Dad, please. When I get all my stuff back in here, you won't even remember what this boring old place looked like.
I don't think they're gonna be too happy about that. Hey!
Mom, Dad, can I talk to you for a second?
It's like, yeah, we gotta have a meeting here.
What is it, honey? I'm not so sure letting Zephyr move back home is a good idea. I know you both want to help, but don't you remember last time?
Zephyr's just trying to find his place, dear.
I know. It just seems like his place always ends up being your place. And then he sort of makes you do everything for him.
Ouch.
Well, we may not be as bold as you, Fluttershy, but don't you worry. We know how to stand up for ourselves.
Okay. Really?
And they were all like, "We love your free spirit, Zeph, and it would be wrong to cage that. Go follow your dreams."
Yeah, whatever. Bye.
Zeph was just telling me all about the ins and outs of Maine Therapy School.
It's
Okay.
all so political. I just could not take it.
Well, maybe if you stuck with it for more than a few weeks.
Sorry,
Ow.
sis, but when something's not the right fit, this pony's gotta fly. Anyway,
Wait, was that him in
talk,
prison?
Rainbows. I am so touched you came to see me. Really, I hate to deprive you of my presence, but this Breeze needs his Z's.
You know it's the middle of the day, right?
What?
I know. Siesta. I'm just gonna assume you made up my room the way I like it, right, Mom?
Ow.
Oh, I almost forgot. All my stuff is out front. Wanna grab that for me, Pops? Thanks.
What? Hey.
Same old Zeph.
Yeah. Uh-oh. This is gonna be rough.
I know you weren't expecting to see your brother, but you've been kind of quiet, even for you.
I was gonna say, she's always
sorry,
quiet.
but I am just so peeved right now.
Oh my gosh. Did you hear? Oh, hide the
Excuse
kids.
my language. Rainbow Dad! Fluttershy! It's me, Pinkie Pie! Your friend!
Yes? Sorry, we're kind of in the middle of something here. Oh, ow. Yes, sorry.
Sorry about that. We just had lunch with Fluttershy's parents, and you'll never guess who showed up. Ooh! Mare, Cranky Doodle Donkey, Cheese Sandwich, Miss Harshmony!
Ugh.
Zephyr Breeze. Oh, that makes more sense.
And from the look on your face, I'm guessing it's for another one of his extended stays.
Oh dear.
She's a bit peeved.
Such
Zephyr
language.
is my brother and I love him, but he's never learned to do anything for himself. And I don't know why my parents keep letting him trot all over them.
Well, if your parents won't stand up for themselves, maybe you need to stand up for them.
You know, you're right.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This could be ugly. All right. What was that? What was that?
Zephyr?
The nerve!
Oh, hey, sis. Come to see me work my magic and turn this place from drab to fab, huh? Well, watch and learn.
What are you...
Can't you see what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm getting rid of this old stuff so I can turn the back house into my art studio. I decided I'm gonna be a sculptor.
I'm
Okay.
talking about Mom's flowers.
She's gonna move them so I can have my meditation patio here. She loves replanting stuff. Don't you, Mom?
Ew.
And Dad's been collecting his favorite bits of cloud from the factory since before you were born.
The very best from every production run since my first day on the job.
Yo! Oh.
But why hold on to the past, really?
No!
You can't just fly in and change everything Mom and Dad have built here.
But this is the only place big enough for my studio/meditation garden. Oh, unless I do it in the living room.
I know speaking up for yourself can be hard, Believe me, but Zephyr will never stand on his own if he can lean on you.
Don't be so dramatic, sis. Mom and Dad just want to let me be me, right? I can do plenty on my own.
I agree, which is why you should move out.
Oh, well,
I mean, yes.
I totally would, but I don't think that's what Mom and Dad want. It's not, is it?
You know we love you, son, but your sister has a point.
Aww.
I mean, I really just came back here to keep you guys company, but
Yeah,
whatever's
right.
best for the family. I just gotta grab a few essentials.
And you definitely have somewhere else to go?
Of course! There's plenty of ponies who'd love for a little breeze to blow their way.
So, where's Zeph gonna go now? I'm not sure. Oh, I hope I did the right thing. Are you kidding? 100%!
Hey, sis!
Uh-oh.
Your new room is here!
Okay, maybe like 70%.
Okay. Cut to commercial. Oh, no. Uh-oh. All I'm gonna say is this is gonna be a very, very difficult episode for me. Deciding whether I should say this or not. You know what? The heck with it. You know what? I still live in my mom's house because unfortunately there's no way in heck that I can afford a place on my own with the job that I have. So there are worse places. So yeah, but it's just so yeah. But at the same time, I absolutely agree that, you know, he has to move out, he has to go out there and do stuff on his own and all that, and that he's definitely taking advantage of them and everything. So unfortunately, I don't think no matter what this episode does, I think it's gonna be one of those this is kind of awkward for me kind of episodes. But yeah, it's like so yeah, it's like it's just and I'm gonna say this is unfortunately very relevant to our current situation, to our current time, I'm afraid. So yeah, so yeah, I don't think I'm gonna like this episode too much. Yeah, but so far I definitely don't like this guy. He's a jerk. You know, he's definitely very arrogant. He just goes in there and just does whatever the heck he wants. He doesn't even remotely care. And but yeah, he's just trying to manipulate them to make them do what he wants. And yeah, I definitely falls under the non-sympathetic character category so far. And it's like, yeah, what nerve? It's like, what makes you think that you can just move into Fluttershy's house? What? You didn't even ask. It's like, hi, I'm here. It's like, can't do that. It's not the way that works. So, yeah. Yeah. I'm definitely in a very bad way in this episode already. It's just, there's no getting around it, I'm afraid. So, no, it's just gonna be a difficult one for me. I think it's just gonna be that simple, because yeah, you know. Oh well. Hopefully something will be good in this episode, and who knows, it'll be interesting to see how they deal with this particular episode, because I think, yeah, it's definitely, I think that, yeah, it's like, why does he have all these problems? Well, it's mostly his fault. It's like, yeah, it's like, if you'd actually stayed in school, maybe you would have actually gone somewhere with that, but, you know, and all that. So anyway, back to the episode.
Zephyr, when Mom and Dad told you to find someplace else to live, I don't think they meant here.
Well, it's not their house, so by definition, it's someplace else. Am I right, Rainbows? Stop oogling me and help settle this.
What?
You know what? I totally forgot that I promised to help Pinkie Pie sprinkle something.
Do something. I'm gonna get out of here before I say something I'm gonna
You
regret.
said you had plenty of places to go. Fine. You can stay here
You're the best.
Hey.
We're gonna have so much fun.
on one condition.
Which
Totally.
is
Anything.
You have to get a job.
job.
Back in the
No.
whip, huh? You always were kind of bossy.
Zephyr Breeze.
Zephyr
Kidding?
Breeze.
Get a job. Absolutely.
It's like, yeah, what nerve? But good for you, Fluttershy. Yo-ho.
Where are we going so early? You have no idea how bad morning sun is for your mane.
Remember how we talked about you getting a job?
It was just yesterday, and it's totally on my to-do list, but
Yeah,
you can't
right.
expect me to find something befitting my awesomeness overnight.
I thought you might say that,
Oh no.
so I did it for you.
Poor Rarity. What? No.
These fabrics all need to be dyed those colors. Do you think you can handle that?
Okay.
I don't know.
You
No.
get started while Fluttershy and I head to the store for more supplies. Ta-ta!
Ta-ta. Goodbye. Uh-oh.
Thanks for giving my brother a job. I just hope he's up to the task.
Oh, darling, dyeing fabric is the simplest thing. You just dip cloth in a bowl.
Oh my gosh. What the heck?
Rarity, you're back!
What did you do?
Since you talk to animals all the time, I just figured it runs in the family, so why not outsource this stuff, you know?
What?
Turns out the animal communication thing isn't genetic.
Zephyr, I asked you to do this job, not to
dear.
pawn it off on innocent woodland creatures.
Okay, I guess you have some feelings about this, but you should know it's basically your cat's fault for walking by and giving me the idea. But I'm actually kind of into this look. So I guess what I'm saying is, you're welcome.
Wrong. Try again.
This is just unacceptable.
Yeah.
Wow. I guess I know when my efforts aren't appreciated.
Oh my gosh. Yes, thank you.
Whoa, those are tall.
I'm glad you noticed, because they're your new job.
What? You
What?
said you were taking me to tea with the princess.
Actually, I said I was going to tea with the princess. You're going to work.
Yeah.
Sis, come on.
Don't worry, Zephyr. It'll be easy. I just need a Pegasus pony to fly up and wipe each window down from top to bottom.
And I'm here to make sure you do it right.
It's like, it should be easy, but... Oh,
Wow,
look, it's
Zephyr.
sparkling. How pretty.
This looks amazing.
Well, you know, like you said, it was easy.
I sense
Where's
this.
Spike?
Yeah, what have you done with Spike?
You were supposed to supervise, not do all the work.
I was supervising, and then Zephyr asked me about different cleaning techniques and which one was best, and if I could... Hey, I did all the work.
Don't let him fool you. Old Spike is quite the taskmaster. Oh, come on, sis. I had to ask Spike to make sure I was doing it right.
Oh, come on, you're not
Do
fooling
it
anyone.
at all.
Get him, get him.
I guarantee there won't be any fooling around on the next job.
Next job?
Since you couldn't handle the first
That's
two.
right, Zep. You're coming with me.
Uh-oh.
You don't have to come up with some excuse to hang out with me, Rainbows. Let's
My
just go for a
gosh.
fly and see where the day takes us.
We're going to Wonderbolt's headquarters.
Uh-oh.
And I am going to give you a job so simple and straightforward, not even you can weasel your way out of it. And the second you try, I'm going to zap you with a storm cloud. Got it?
Oh, I got
Yes,
it.
Sarge!
I can already feel the electricity between us.
You're gonna feel the electricity, alright. Get him! It's like, make sure it's a really
Rainbow
big
Dash is
storm
crazy.
cloud, Rainbow.
Okay, she expects me to do stuff right when she asks me to do it. It's insane.
What a
So
shocker!
you just quit? Again?
Escaped is more like it. Besides, what was I supposed to do?
Keep trying. Finish something for once.
Maybe that way you'd actually find something you like to do.
Yeah.
That all sounds fine for your friends, but it's just not me.
Then I'm sorry, Zephyr, but I don't think you can live here.
Fine. I'll just go live in the woods like my 4 ponies before me.
Hey.
Guess the only breeze this Zephyr can count on is his own.
I can't help think, can I shoot him? My gosh. Oh my gosh, it's the arrogance is stunning. It's just stunning. It's just I'm in shock. I just don't believe it. It's like, wow. No wonder people like this don't get anywhere. It's simple. Do what I told you to do and do it now. If this is a problem, you know. Wow. It's like, wow. It's like, you can't do the simplest thing. Take the, you know, and it's like, you're not fooling anyone, you know, kind of a thing. It's like, how dumb do you, oh no, I'm getting an angry rant. It's like, I'm thinking, it's like, how dumb do you think we are? It's like, especially, Fluttershy's seen all this before. She knows this. You can't fool her. Oh my gosh. I definitely do not like this episode one little bit. It's going to be interesting to see how are they going to resolve this, because it's like, we tried. It's like, I don't see, it feels like, you know, I don't know what they're going to do. It's like, they've done everything. They've tried to be nice to him. They've basically handed him a job, but he just simply doesn't want to do it. There's no winning against that. Sorry. It's just, you know, I'm an employer, it's like, you're not going to do what I tell you to do, you're not going to do the job, then I'm sorry. I don't care how much you cry over this, you know, it's like, sorry, you're not keeping that job because you're not doing the job I hired you to do. And it's just, oh my, I'm just in shock. I just don't know what to say about it. It's like, wow, I mean, I just have no clue how they're gonna resolve this. I just really don't. I mean, it's like, they're gonna have to resolve this some way, but yeah, it's like, oh my gosh, oh man, I'm just in shock. There's nothing else, there's nothing more to say, unfortunately. It's like, and I have no idea how they're gonna, I just simply have no idea how they're gonna resolve this, because this guy's completely not listening. He doesn't want to do anything. He's just, it's like, we tried. What else more can we do? It's like, sometimes it's just simply up to you. It's like, you know, you can try to teach someone and help them as much as you can, but if they don't, in a way, want to be helped or don't do what they have to do, then sorry, I can't do any more for you. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, this episode's almost the direct opposite of the last one. The last episode was kind of boring and slow, but at least it was kind of calming and relaxing. This one is long and boring but frustrating and making me angry, which is not the right way to go. So anyway, back to the episode, and we'll just hope things get better.
Oh, cheer up, Fluttershy. I know it was hard, but you did the right thing.
Yeah.
You couldn't let Zephyr pull the same stuff on you that he's always pulled on your folks.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Constance.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
See, Wigford? The breeze needs no pony. We've got food, shelter. Just need to put the old kettle on.
Okay. That's not the way that works.
Come on, sticky, sticky. Make with the sparks. What's a pony gotta do to find a decent stick around here?
Ow. Even the stick is beating him up. Oh dear.
I know he needs to learn to do things for himself, but
No, I can't let him live like this.
Yeah, that's... Ooh. Yeah, now I'm
actually, I don't think he'd make it through the night.
Bummer. Yeah, so...
Fluttershy! Hey!
Oh, yeah.
Just cozying up in my sleeping bag. Ready to call it an early night. Such an exhausting day, you know?
It's noon.
You know me. Siesta.
Ow.
I can't do this. I can't do anything.
Oh.
Zephyr, you're smart and talented. You could do anything if you just tried.
And what if I give everything I have and still fail? Honestly, I think it's better not to try at all.
But then you won't ever do anything.
I don't expect you two to understand. I mean, when have you ever failed? You've literally helped save Equestria like a dozen times.
And I was worried that I'd fail every time. Sometimes you have to do things even though you might fail.
But failing is the worst.
And quitting doesn't feel much better, does it?
No.
So here's the deal. You can come back with me, but you have to do exactly what I say. No exceptions.
I will literally do anything you ask me if it means I don't have to stay here.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what you have to do, right?
Beg for help, then quit when I get frustrated.
No.
Just kidding! Total opposite of that. Got it.
You think he can do it? Every pony has times in their lives when their hearts are filled with doubt.
Frustration builds up inside, and it makes you want to shout.
But if you just take that first step, the next one will appear. And you find you can walk, then run, then fly into the stratosphere. You've got to give it your best so you can pass the test. Give it everything that you've got. And we know you can win. You just have to begin. Have to give it your very best shot.
There are times when you want to give up, when you think that you can't go on.
But if you fight through with all of your might, you will find that you can't go wrong. That you could do it all along. Every pony has times in their lives when their hearts are filled with doubt. But if you just give it your all, you'll start to work it out.
And I know I can't give up too soon, get myself in the zone. And I find I can walk, then run,
Then fly.
and I can do it on my own.
You can do it on your own.
I can do it on my own. I can do it on my own.
Oh, good for you, dude.
I did it. I actually finished something.
Yeah.
By myself.
And it looks exactly like it's supposed to.
Yo-ho.
I knew you could do it, Zephyr.
I didn't. But I do now.
Yo-ho.
Thanks for believing in me, sis.
That's what big sisters are for.
Yay.
So, Zeph, now that you've accomplished this, what's next?
Anything I want. I mean, the
Yes.
sky's the limit, right?
Slow down a little.
You know, I've got some baby steps in mind.
Yeah.
Thanks for dinner, Mr. and Mrs. Shy. It was great as usual.
Thank you, dear,
Yay.
for not giving up on Zephyr. After
Yay.
all these years of pining for him, it must be so satisfying to see him on the right track.
Yay.
Have
What?
you heard from Zephyr? Is he doing well?
I tell you, he's a brand new pony, so full of drive and determination.
Yay.
That's great.
Guess who graduated from main therapy training?
Well, that was fast. Oh, good for you, dude.
Congratulations, son.
It's like, why didn't you fight us?
You look so handsome.
I'm so proud of you, Zephyr.
It was only a matter of time before they recognized my true genius. But actually doing the work probably helped. And I
Yeah.
wouldn't have if it weren't for you.
Yay.
Oh, I just gave you some encouragement. You did this on your own.
Yay.
And honestly, right now I feel like I can do anything. Except find a place. I can still crash here for a few days, right?
As always, thank you to you hardworking people for working so hard on the show. Yo. Yeah. So that was, Flutter Brutter, I think it was. I really don't know how to respond to this episode. It's like, because unfortunately I kind of identify with this episode. It's like, but my gosh, it's like, I mean, it's rough. I mean, because the guy just doesn't want to go do the work, and I mean, I can certainly understand from time to time. It's like, you know, you try something new for the first time. He's going to be like, can I do this or not? I mean, I understand that feeling all too well, you know, in various projects and things that I've done. It's like, I don't know if I'm even going to be able to do this. And it's easy in those situations to just give up. And, you know, it's like, but you know what, you know, like, I mean, like, let's just say, you know, working on a costume and everything, and it's part of the process. It's all about prototyping. It's like, you have to, sometimes you just gotta go for it and just try it. And sometimes you'll learn more from failing than just simply not trying at all, obviously. And sometimes you just gotta, okay, I tried that didn't quite work, or no, it needs to be a little bit different this way, and then okay, you try it again, and then it'll work and stuff. Yeah. And even as, I mean, but his problem is also, is like, he's just not willing to do as he's told. It's like, you know, he's got that artist mentality of, I just want to be free and do what I want. Well, you know what, in the real world, don't work that way. It's like, if the customer tells you I want my hair that way, you can't just say, no, your hair will be glorious this way. It's like, no, it don't work that way. So that kind of makes me kind of like, I kind of liked what this episode was trying to do, but I'm not so sure it succeeded in doing it. Because I guess the moral is that you just gotta try and not be afraid to fail and stuff. But, you know, it's difficult to have sympathy for the guy when he's just not willing to try it at all, and just, you know, and just be like, so, and just want to do his own thing and not listen to other people and stuff, because that's really his big problem. It's like, you know, here's the simplest thing to do. It's like, okay, take these cloths and put them in the bowl and just dye them. It's like, no, he has to go berserk and like paint stuff. It's like, no, that's not what I told you to do. Or it's like, or you know, it's like, you know, just go and clean the windows. We didn't go do that. He made Spike do all the work. It's like, that really doesn't have, in some ways, have much to do with this lesson. It's not a matter of, I mean, I guess, I don't know. It's sort of, I mean, maybe this guy's a little quote-unquote too real world for this moral, I guess, in a way. Is that, you know, his problem is not that, he doesn't try things. It's just that he doesn't do what he's told. I mean, perhaps because he's afraid of failing. I mean, you would think that, okay, clean the windows. You can't mess that up. It's like, just, it's not that hard, you know. I guess. I don't know. It's tough, I guess. But yeah, all I'm going to say is, again, yeah, I identify with this, in a way, in some ways, the situation. But it's not because I'm sitting on my butt doing nothing. You know, I do have a job, I do work and stuff, I do try. I mean, sometimes I do need to try harder, but at the same time, it's just, yeah, so in some ways, this episode, no matter what, is gonna rub me the wrong way, so, and it's like, it's just, I mean, in the last, like, 10 minutes, or not even the last 10 minutes, maybe the last 5 minutes, they turn it around. It's like, they you know, all through this episode, he's a non-sympathetic character. It's like, I don't feel bad for this guy, because you know what? It's simple as that. It's like, you don't want to do the work, then, sorry. I don't really have much sympathy, because, you know, as a programmer, there are days you know, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this particular task, but you know what? You tell me to go do this, I'll go do it. You know, it's stuff, so... So yeah, unfortunately, this episode is rubbing me all the wrong way, so parts of me are telling me I need to end this now before I go on to an angry rant. But yeah, we spent most of this episode definitely in a downer, I don't have sympathy for this character kind of a way, so it kind of... I mean, I do feel bad for the guy that, yeah, it's obviously, he's basically, he's quote-unquote, he's homeless. Well, he actually is homeless at that point, and, you know, it's like, I can't do this, and everything, but... It's a hard, difficult situation. In theory, yeah, it's like, you know, Rainbow Dash is trying to keep telling her, you did the right thing. And in a lot of ways, she did. You can't let this person push you around. It's like, you know, if... You know, and all that, but at the same time, it's like, I care about you. I don't want to, it's like, I don't want you to have to live like this, you know, but yeah, so. I just, I almost had a thought, can we go back to 6-year-old lessons now? But I must admit, no, this lesson, the general idea is that, you know what, you have to try, does apply to, well, everybody, even 6-year-olds, especially, in some ways, especially 6-year-olds in some ways, because obviously when you're young, you'll try something and you'll flat fail at it, and it's, and sometimes, you know, when you fail at something, it's really hurtful. It's like, it's not the pain, it's the ridicule that hurts. From a quote from one of the characters from a snowboarding game. But you have to in a way not get past. You have to get past that, and you know, and just learn to accept it. It was one of those. It was one of the sort of like 10 life lessons from Navy SEAL training, which is a very good article. I recommend that you go read it. It's really cool. It's like, yeah, it's like basically I think the two of them that apply here are, it's like, don't be afraid to fail, and the other is, in the middle of the training camp for the SEAL training, there is a bell. And all you have to do to quit is ring that bell. And you don't have, and if you ring the bell, you don't have to get up early in the morning and do all this crazy training and all that stuff. And, you know, the quote from the guy is, if you want to succeed in life, never, ever ring the bell. And I think that's kind of his lesson, is that, you know, the lesson here is that, you know, he has to learn to not ring the bell. That he has to learn to go, okay, you tried, you failed, try it again, and hopefully you learn from your mistake and keep going and keep trying and stuff. And, you know, that's certainly a worthwhile lesson. And, but overall, I definitely do not like this episode. I mean, the song at the end was kind of nice, but it's sort of like it's too little too late. It's like the song wasn't enough to save it. This episode just simply rubs me all the wrong ways, and it sort of accomplished what it was doing, but it also sort of didn't, and I'm just like, I do not like it. But I'm glad the guy did turn around, and I think the central lesson they were trying to teach is still a good one, but I just simply do not like it. Bummer. Oh well, okay. I've definitely rambled on enough on this episode. I'm sorry if I was angry or anything, or just... but oh well. Oh well, but those are my thoughts and feelings on the subject, so I can only say, I hope the next one's better. Or maybe I'll go watch the previous episode and be undepressed and relax a little bit. But anyway, so enough of that. So anyway, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you liked it. And as always, thank you for commenting, liking, and subscribing. And until next time, this is Blue Star. Stay strong and pony on. Blue Star out.